I was taught to let my yes mean yes and to let my no be no. No gray area, no in between, to not go back on my word, to show up or follow through if I said I would. But in recent times, I'm finding it hard to follow through on my word. I'm finding it hard to commit to anything and everyone. I'm becoming a flake not only in my public life, but in my personal life. I'm becoming what I once couldn't stand, and I'm scared at how natural it all seems to feel. A couple months ago, I went to Portland on a road trip with my friend. It was a beautiful place that I had never been to, but what was more unique than the trees and the small food venues was the people. We drive through the streets in a blue Prius and everyone would wave like we were the newly elected mayor. But we were just two kids from LA. No one's special. It got even worse. When we would get out of the blue Prius and walk around the city, people would talk to us. They would acknowledge that we existed, eye contact, and the whole 9 yards. This was foreign to me. I grew up in Los Angeles, a city that in itself seems too cool for itself. A city where you don't acknowledge a stranger that walks by. No words of hello. Don't even dare to make eye contact. Just keep staring at that ground and contemplating that cement. Now, my perception of Los Angeles might be due to my career or just being young in a big city. But in general, I'm becoming tired of all the social climbers and evasive individuals that I encounter. Yet recently, I've started to see those same attributes appear in my own life. I see myself becoming what I used to despise. I'm becoming the type of individual who only wants to socialize if there's a potential of it benefiting me or my career. Is there someone there I can meet? Is there someone there that can help me? Are too often thoughts I find myself having. I believe this all originates in the theory that I'm scared that there isn't enough success to go around, that there isn't enough room at the top, a top that I know is a man-made concept, a mental conception that I'm going to feel better about myself when I can see someone beneath me, that having more followers or a more successful career will make me feel better when I compare myself to the rest. I believe we all have an intuition to tell if someone is genuine, or if they're only participating because it has the potential to help them or to improve their status quo. I see that commitment is something that is becoming a rarity, something that is found far and in between, especially in a city such as Los Angeles, where talking is all the hype and actions are too often hard to come by. I don't want to be known as the guy who can't commit, the guy who only shows up when there is a direct benefit for me and my social standing, the guy who sees an old friend and says, yes, I'll call you, but never seems to follow through. I want to be a man of my word. I want to say yes and stick to my answer, no matter what other opportunities or possibilities may come my way. I want to be surrounded by people who are bona fide, not only to themselves and in the privacy of their bedroom, but individuals who care enough about others that they live a life where they put people and relationships over social ascension. I believe if I expect this to happen, that I need to be the example that I wish to see in my life. Because how can I expect something from others that I can't even commit to myself?
Anyway. You've got a friend in me.